Right up the middle, a run for Davion Smith, dodging tacklers, breaking a tackle. What a run all the way out to about the 40-yard line.
From Michigan State this season, that's their inside linebacker dog blitz. They've run it for 8 years here, 9 years, 10 years after D'Antonio. It's just they're not getting home.
Jet sweep, Eddie McDoom. He's got to step down the sideline. Into the red zone goes Michigan. Peppers on a straight keeper, turns the corner, at the pylon. A Michigan touchdown, and they're a point after away from the equalizer.
Scoring-wise in college football, what you see is everybody contributes, not only in the amount of touches with 19 different guys carrying it. Beautiful play by Peppers to get right to the pylon. But Chesson right out in front of that play, wide receiver. That's a beautiful shot.
Gerald Holmes spins. Is he still alive? It looks like he might be short. He's out, but he looks to be at least a half, if not a full yard shy of the first down. So this will make it official, and it's not even close. Second down and 9. Jabril Peppers back in to take the snap. An end around. McDoom has a step. Eddie McDoom with blockers in front. Gets to the sideline. Finally bumped out by the Spartans inside their 30-yard line.
It's at the great play callers, especially at the NFL level, get my players into a position to have success. McDoom's a freshman. He doesn't run the greatest comebacks yet or in cuts, but man, when he gets on the perimeter, is he ever dangerous.
Spade off play action, looks downfield, hoists one for Jake Butt, drops it in, he holds on. First and goal at the 1. The toss, Davion Smith. At the pylon, looks like he danced inside it. That's a Michigan touchdown. 2 possessions for the Wolverines, 2 scores.
Nothing fancy.
Shelton brought down behind the line. There's an impact play by Ryan Glasgow, the former walk-on. Glasgow, a tackle for loss.
He sure does, and you're expecting, if you're Michigan State, with all that run right at them, for those Michigan State D linemen, maybe.
Wilton Spate looking downfield, hit as he throws and fires a strike to Amara Darboh. It's a first down in a diamond formation. A handoff to Chris Evans. He's got speed with the stiff arm.
First, into the run.
Blitz off the edge. Spate avoids. He's got a chance for a big play. Out in front. He's got Darboh inside the 10.
It was Ed Davis earlier that could not get home. And here's the edge pressure, the corner blitz that equally looking like Big Ben Roethlisberger standing strong. And most importantly, when you're 6'6" and you can see over that entire field, you scan and you see Darboh working with you. I'll tell you what.
Dogs at Wisconsin. Great pursuit by the Michigan defense is up. O'Connor wanted a shovel pass with a flag down, and he is brought down at the 11-yard line by McCray.
Out here is R.J. Shelton trying to get on the perimeter, and he gets held up just enough. The timing breaks down. That's no man's land.
No opponent has had more than 4 third downs converted. Jabril Peppers, though, in to take the direct snap. A little zone read. He's got room. Jabril Peppers spins inside the 35-yard line.
Beat up. And you could do this all game. If Jabril Peppers ran zone read and the Wildcat quarterback, I think they could do this on every single snap.
Spate back to throw. Well protected. Fires a strike. Walling off his man was Amara Darboh. He's got the first down. They hand it to Khalid Hill. He moves the pile. Michigan's got the first down. Davion Smith up the middle. Reaches the ball out. Pushes the pile into the end zone. That's a Michigan touchdown.
For now, can't you? Jimmy Harbaugh talking about this offense. And he'll always credit the players. And more importantly, he'll credit the execution.
O'Connor will throw. And he's going to hoist one up. And it's going to be intercepted. Jordan Lewis picks it off. Just here for Michigan State, in spite of the fact that you're down 14. I mean, does this show a sense of desperation just hoisting one up? So Wilton Spate with timeouts and field position. An easy pitch and catch to Darboh. Another blitz from Michigan State. Picked up, Spate over the middle. Running to the 20-yard line is Darboh. Freshman on 3rd and 2. Play action. Spate rolls left. Long throw to the sideline. What a catch by Amara Darboh.
This in pregame is actually Jim Harbaugh on the other end of the deep comeback routes, the play action pass. I love that you move the pocket. And this has every option. You got everyone flooding the flat. You've got the crosser and Jake Butt, and then your go-to guy today, Amara Darboh. That just shows you.
Four-man rush. Spate outside the numbers. Climbing the ladder is Jake Butt. Another 3rd down conversion.
Plays. How do I get my players into one-on-one matchups that are advantageous for them? How do I get my 6'6" tight end?
For a touchdown, first time since the first drive. They run the option. Delano Hill makes some dinner plans with Tyler O'Connor. L.J. Scott lost another yard. Jabril Peppers.
And keeping that outside arm free. Watch Peppers' ear. No chance. That's Matt Sokol there, the redshirt sophomore tight end. Typically, you go underneath. If you do so, you better be right.
L.J. Scott can't find any room. Eventually, it's Mike McCray that brings him down. But
into the ground. This is where that edge has got to be set. And Michigan does there, and you can see the amount of pursuit. There is nowhere. You want to run inside, you want to run outside, but that is all set up, that initial contact of setting a hard edge.
They're going to try and run it again. L.J. Scott flagged down as he turns the corner and gets shut down by Jordan Lewis.
Right now, you're swinging it against the opponent. It's bigger, it's faster, it's more seasoned, and built for an opportunity just like this. It comes down to, I'm going to tell you, 4 guys right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It comes down to this offensive guard who's got a 100-pound advantage blocking here, and then I got L.J. Scott on the corner one-on-one. And you just watch the execution. And that's a senior. That's a senior safety that's keeping his outside arm free, that he's winning, and then the one-on-one, my corner beats your running back. A game of one-on-ones, I got my running back on your corner. Michigan wins.
Spate from the end zone, taking a shot for Darboh. Did he hold that in with one arm? He adds to a career-high day with maybe his best catch so far. Working.
Can I be free to share the conversation you and I had at halftime, Bob, about Michigan and how they would stack up in a playoff game against others? And you said, out on the perimeter, are they explosive enough? Right? Do they have enough game changers? I think they're underrated. And Chesson, that was their offensive MVP. Darboh just keeps getting better and better.
Well, speaking of difference makers, here's one now. Look at the spin move by Jabril Peppers. The toss to Higdon. Speed to the outside. And that should be good for a first down. Let's see where they mark the football. Yes. They run the option. The pitch. Scott loses the football. He's got it back, but a big negative play.
Defenses.
Low snap. Lewerke may have been on a knee when he scooped that ball up and almost threw a pick to Jabril Peppers.
After further review, the quarterback possessed the ball with his knee on the ground. He's down at that point at the 36-yard line, 3rd down and 15.
Spate, play action. He wants to throw for it. He's got a wide open Chesson, and he drops it in. First down, Michigan. On 3rd down, a gain of 23.
Yeah, they sure do, and I don't know what the safety here is doing. Grayson Miller is back there. We just lose eyes.
Blitz coming. Lewerke in trouble. Down he goes. Jabril Peppers gets the sack.
You have tendencies, because you're pretty good at what you do. Those face masks are all looking at face masks. You're going to get man-to-man coverage. Where do you want to go? Who's going to win in man-to-man? Where do you have a win? He's covered because he's got inside help. Look at every other receiver right now in lockdown mode. There is no place to go with the football. And that's just the suffocating nature of this defense.
Play. As O'Connor will run the option and pitches it backwards, and it's scooped up, and there goes Jabril Peppers. He's going to score going the other way and pad the Michigan lead.
The guy in college football that's worthy to get to New York City. He's not Lamar Jackson. It's not Deshaun Watson if he takes care of business. Jake Browning at Utah. But what this kid does in every phase of the game, all three of them, and the impact he can have, it'll be a wild ride to the finish line.
Wilton Spate makes it official. The backflip from Peppers. And it's a Michigan win in their rivalry game with the Spartans, 32-23 for Allison Williams. And Brock Ewart, I'm Bob Wischusen. So long from Lansing.